What is wrong with this map?
It's not Altus.
User joined your channel.
You mean how those islands don't exist?
What?
They do now.
Altus exists. It's Greek island of Limnos.
Well, we're not on Altus anymore.
This
I
is
realized.
Malden.
We're not in Kansas anymore.
I just don't know where this is.
Stella, is this the reverse of the defense mission?
Kind
quite
of,
possibly,
yes.
by the look of it.
Beautiful.
It definitely
That's
looks
awesome.
like one of our FNF maps we did.
But yeah, for any of you who've played like Operation Flashpoint, it's based on that campaign. The original Arma
Thank you
game.
so much for finally making that kind of mission.
That kind of mission.
I mean, I grew up with Flashpoint. This map
Okay, let's
is...
go briefing.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Yes, briefing
nostalgia.
rules. Everyone is loaded in. Stella,
Right.
please.
Okay. Situation. We are located on Everon in the Malden Islands in the North Sea. That's a few hundred miles north of Germany. And the Heligo Islands, I believe. But anyway, that's where it's supposed to be. Operation time is 0411 hours on the 13th of May, 1985. 8 days ago, under the command of General Alexei Vasily Guber, we invaded the island of Everon in order to liberate the Russian minority from the oppressive so-called Malden Islands government. We managed to take the whole island with relative ease, as the MIDF were ill-equipped to deal with our attack helicopters and armoured vehicles. However, unexpectedly, NATO forces launched a counterattack with the US Marine Corps battalion, which was stationed on a nearby base, just on an island off the coast of Malden. Yesterday, NATO forces managed to push us out of Montignac, forcing us to retreat to the north and east. We took heavy losses, including most of our BMP-2s. We have merged with Snezhinka, our recon platoon, to make up for our losses. Mission. Break out of our encirclement towards friendly lines to the west. Once we've done that, we'll join the main assault on Montignac and retake the crossroads. Secondary objective is find the enemy AA assets and destroy them, as they're being a bit of a pain in the dick at the moment. Friendly forces, as you can see, were based near Hill 68. Battalion HQ is in the north with the rest of the main force of 1st Company and 2nd Company of the Naval Infantry Battalion. 2nd Company, which is on our southeast flank, they're going to be holding ground and making sure we don't get outflanked and destroyed. Enemy forces, from what our scouts have seen, the American Marines have a platoon of tanks dug in at the forest, just south of Tyrone, along with 2 platoons of infantry. They appear to be relatively low on supplies, otherwise it wouldn't have made sense for them to hold the ground and not just push us off the island altogether. The same can be said for the MIDF companies. They had shit equipment to begin with, and obviously they haven't been resupplied, so they're pretty weak. Support, we have no air support, as the enemy have quite capable AA units stationed nearby, possibly near Entre-Dieu or Montignac. However, we do have a few light mortars stationed to the north, but again, same as everything, it's low on ammunition. So, use it wisely. Signal, same as usual. For anyone who's not played before, just bear in mind, if someone blasts the whistle, that's toot toot toot. That means for you to regroup. And if you see purple smoke, stop shooting at it, because it means there's friendlies there that are really annoyed that you're shooting at them. Terrain analysis. There's quite a lot of open ground on the initial assault from Hill 68 to Elena Wood. However, there are a few low stone walls and outlying farm buildings that might give us some cover. Execution. We are to engage and destroy the M60A3 tanks that have been spotted in Elena Wood. Once this has been done, we have to contact 1st Battalion HQ, and the main force from 1st Company and 2nd Company of the Naval Infantry will come in and smash Veronica Wood and help us on the push to Montignac. On that, we'll wait at Phase Pavel for the main forces to catch up. Once they've done that, we'll head to Montignac all together and fuck up the American capitalist pig dogs. Once we got there, we're to hold at Phase Line Yakov, unless you feel capable to push onto Bogdan, depending on your supply situation and time. Equipment, It's pretty basic. We've managed to scrabble together enough ammunition for everyone, which you've nicked a lot from Second Company. However, we've only got 2 BMP2s and some gas trucks that we've acquired, and a BRM-1K, rather than our full loadout of BMP2s. And that's it. Questions from company and platoon leaders?
When you say in execution, destroy the passing tanks in Elida Wood, do you mean as in they are literally inside the wood, or do you mean as in they're in that vicinity?
They're in the wood. If you can see those bunker markers, they've First Company have spotted entrenchments there, and it can even be seen from Hill 68, that particular entrenchment there, if you've got binoculars. And that's where we reckon the tanks are.
What kind of radio contact do we have? We have vehicle radios, obviously, but do we have any on the infantry?
Yeah, squad leaders have radios, and you yourself have got a long-range radio on your back in case anything bad happens to your vehicle, but all squad leaders have a shortwave radio.
Okay, excellent. I really don't need to hear that. Please stop. I don't think I have any more questions, so anyone else?
Not about the mission, more about the plan, but that we can do later.
Yeah, we'll do that when we get in game, because I need to see this before I can...
Yeah, you start down in that valley, along that road here, so you don't have sight lines, so you need to get up onto Hill 68 to see anything.
Yeah.
That's your lot. I'll put a 3.
And anyone else who needs to ask questions? Because if you have any now, this is when you ask them.
For us, stragglers pretty much in the Archon 3, where should I merge into?
How many of you are there at this point? We'll have to
Only
see.
3 of us.
I think there's more coming in, so I will see if I essentially just make my command vehicle a squad vehicle, or if we attach it to a squad, depending on how much we can actually take on.
Squad.
So for those M60s, that's 4 tanks, and there's nothing else as far as tanks, heavy armor.
We don't know yet. We're not in game.
In
It's
the
a
area,
platoon, therefore yes, 4 tanks.
that's all we've
Yes.
spotted. They might have stuff further back at Montenac, but we don't know of anything else. There's another platoon of M60A3s down at the other front line to the south, which are facing off against a naval infantry battalion, but we doubt they'll move up, because they'll want to be holding the line there.
And those infantry platoons, do they have their own organic vehicles?
They've spotted some trucks and some Humvees, but not much. I mean, they're all in the woodland, so we can't really see.
Stella?
Yeah?
Did you say that squad leaders have personal radios or not?
Yes, squad leaders have shortwave radios.
Okay, let's hop in, I guess.
Yeah, let me just write in the frequencies real quick.
Yeah, okay. So, how's weather?
Cold.
Like my icy heart.
Cold as ice.
Is there any questions? None?
No. Okay. Just a note on the communications while I have all of you here, so all of you with radios will know. We'll set everyone to have radios on 40, but we'll make sure that the squad leader and his vehicle have a separate frequency. So squad 1 will have 41 and squad 2 will have 42. Since I want to keep the channel clear in case you are just chatting with each other, essentially. If it's not relevant to everyone else, you transmit on the your personal signal. Okay, we'll go through, Stella. Thank you.
Okay.
Talk shit every day.
This music, no. Feel free to turn out if you're in the vehicle.
User in your channel timed out. Oh no. User in your channel timed out.
Test 40.
Received 40.
Test 4-1.
Test 4-1.
User joined your channel.
Proceed.
Being aware, the shortwave squad radios do not have the ability to set additional radio channels.
Did you just say radio check?
Yes.
Radio check on 40. Over.
40, go.
User joined your channel.
Brent, where are you at?
I am.
Hello, my dudes. I like your Barry Millen. What's up? I can't hear Millen.
User joined your channel.
So I'm going to assume he can't hear me. I'm going to try turning in. Hey Mildog, can you hear me? Guess not.
I can hear you.
Warwick, can you hear me?
Maybe. How much will it cost you?
Wow. So rude. Oh, wrong. This road will literally take us the wrong way if we follow it. That's hilarious.
Whoever the fuck is the driver, you got nice ass. I'm just saying.
That is kind of funny.
Juice.
I think it will last that long. Since...
Am I the only one hiding inside the armored vehicle?
It's just dumb. Why would you hide inside it? It's actually got hatches at the back you can open, I believe. You should give that a go. See, check that out. That is what you want to be.
Nice. I cannot tell whether that's a rest mark or is that a...
and Kozlo, can you go blue, please?
Oh, Kozlo? You want me to go blue?
Yeah.
Alright. Am I meant to go on top of the armored vehicle or inside?
You can go wherever you want, as far as I'm concerned.
Where we want.
Alright, well, I'm just gonna hide inside.
You're as much protected on top of the vehicle as inside. Don't worry.
Oh, dude, that's thin?
Protection is a lie.
User disconnected from your channel.
Excellent, you've really got you've got a nice seat. Like that.
User joined your channel.
Right between the gunner and the driver.
Force 1 is ready.
Who's the automatic rifleman in my squad?
Grim. That would be Grim.
Wait, no, don't we? We have an MG and an automatic rifleman, don't we?
I'm the auto rifleman.
Yeah, Alec. Right, Alec.
Yep.
I'm putting a scope in the vehicle inventory. Put it on your gun. It's the 1P29.
User disconnected from your channel.
During my last mission,
Test 4-1.
I weigh 39 kilograms.
We're not using 4-1 kill me because our radios can't do multi-channel.
Yeah, understood. Well, that makes things more easy.
How you doing, Ulrich?
I'm doing fine. How are you doing, Grom?
Scopes that are low power like
Fine.
this, if they're
I'm
like
getting
not the
like
ones that are
Grom.
modeled on top of the rifle, they're just like
Grom.
Yeah.
They provide way more.
I currently weigh 40
Right,
kilograms. Is that going to be a
Grim,
problem?
Melon.
Well, you're gonna need to
go,
bulk up a bit.
Red team.
40 kilograms is not healthy.
Vehicle crew, let's go gold for now.
Survivor.
I'll leave some of Grom's ammo in the vehicle then.
Oh, no, don't fucking leave my shit in there. I want that shit. I only have 300 rounds.
You can tell I'm important.
I've
because
got
my
another
binder.
Radio check 40 squads.
I'll just
Radio
struggle
check
for
for Artyom 1.
Yeah, I also weigh
Check.
User joined your channel.
62
Artyom 1 vehicle.
Well, at least we'll be slow together.
Artyom 2.
Check, and we are the
Then
truck
this
at the same time.
AK.
Huh?
Boris 1.
That,
Check. This is Boris 1.
Boris 1 vehicle.
It's a
Boris one.
flashlight.
Excellent. Okay, we'll be moving up onto the hill to the west shortly. We'll get on top there to the chapel and then await further orders. Move out on my command vehicle.
But that was the
behind you.
flashlight. We don't have
Yeah,
one
understood.
good.
Motherfucker, stop moving this goddamn main cannon. Turn
I
out and be
swear
like a
to
normal man. Interjection,
have a
bro. We
rogue
are
S
Victor
around
1
the
and
truck.
2.
Radio
Gunner, I want you to
Understood.
be aware. I'm clear side
receive
of your
room,
fucking balls. If I could, I will be punching you right now.
Grim, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Alright, cool. You're very sure side.
So,
right, Grim and Melon go red team.
I can hear sirens and a helicopter outside. This is only good, right?
Hell yeah, boy.
Versus red team.
NSA coming for you.
Having Melon and Melon is confusing.
Wait, who are we
It'll
talking
be
about? Melon or
fine.
Melon?
We went there on Wednesday.
Yeah, we hashed this out to death earlier.
Hey, Coslow.
Oh, yeah?
Driver,
Can you
Orient
stop
West.
Can you stop fighting, please?
Alright.
Back, follow on the vehicle ahead of us.
Ooh, we're going to war, boys.
Feel free to say you already turned down.
I'm gonna shoot
Oh,
your
these
cat,
vehicles
boys.
sound so much nicer than the
Yeah,
other ones.
these vehicles are fucking good shit. Just look at those guys turned down the back. That's how you know it's good.
All squads to the chapel up on the hill. I want you to stop there in a line facing the west. You do not need to dismount yet. Out.
Understood.
Is that Boris?
Some fucking peasant squad. I think it's
Yeah,
Indians,
that's Boris.
Yeah, I want us to be on the right side of everyone. Copy that, Phantom. So stick right at this vehicle ahead of us.
All squads, dismount. Be advised, we have an enemy tank in the tree line due west. All infantry, pull back a little bit behind the crest and dig in. Await further orders. BMPs, engage ATGMs and try to find the enemy tank in the tree line. Out.
Visual.
Don't miss any orders, I just need to step away for a sec. I guess not.
Driver, move forward slightly.
Assume none of us have thermals yet.
Nope.
User joined your channel.
Yeah, in future, I'm not so worried about it right this minute, but in future try and keep us a bigger distance from any vehicles.
Okay.
User joined your channel. User joined your channel.
I'm gonna move forward into the right a little bit.
Artyom 1, Artyom 2, Boris 1. Do you read?
Boris reads. Artyom 2 reads.
Dismount, oh brother, you should be dismounted at this point, and move out in a line towards the break. The long, low wall directly to the west. It's got a white building with one story up on the left,
User
on its
in your
left
channel
side.
timed out.
Infantry passing right.
Brent, if you have visual on us, all the squads direct us because we're pretty lost.
Driver. I'm going to ask you to reverse in a second.
You are lost,
You're going to
over.
reverse until you see a truck.
Negative, I
You're gonna go
see
on
the
right side
target.
of
I
said
see the
truck.
low walls. I'll leave the way.
Right, go now.
Oh,
Uh,
negative,
be
eyes on,
advised.
eyes on.
Be advised, there are numerous foxholes in the woods to the west. There are 2-man foxholes, and on the northwesternmost part of this, there is a trench line. However, I do not see any tanks as of now. Out.
So hold.
Victor 1, Victor 2, prepare to move out slowly. Break.
Take us ahead.
Once you can see the squads approaching the white building and the low wall, start slowly moving over towards them. Of course, keep an eye out for the enemy tank. Out.
Victor 1 understood. Because now we have much better vision.
Yeah.
I mean, I now have a bush in my face, but you
I
can
mean,
see
if you
that
turn
I'm
it,
not
you don't know.
No, I don't turn out of it. Oh, yeah. When I turn it, correct.
And more importantly, I don't have a bush in my face now.
Yes.
Which is actually the entire only reason I got us to move. Don't tell anyone.
I mean, that's a good enough reason, really.
Yeah, if you want to keep scanning the tree lines, I'll keep an eye on where the infantry's at.
Oh wow, who'd have thought that turning my vision distance up from 1,000 meters works a lot.
We're hearing firing coming from the forest.
Towards you or in general? Over.
Just in general.
I see firing
Cancel
from
that. I see enemy
260.
muscle flash 276 degrees. Wait, 1.
2-6 was that, sorry?
Victor 1, Victor 2, are you able to see muscle flashes in the forest? Over.
This is Victor 1, we see.
You're clear to engage it. Try with a machine gun, but you can fire a few HE rounds if you so desire. Out.
Command, this is Boris 1, how copy?
Reading you, send it.
Gunner,
Numerous
switch target
foxholes taking aim at us, they are directly firing at us.
On trench line.
You are clear to return fire. All
Gunner,
guns
switch
are clear
target,
to return fire, including HE 30mm. Out.
Copy.
Should be a bunker in there. That is 2-7. I've asked 2-6-8.
Oh yeah, there it is. This whole thing of being on the slope is fucking me up.
Right on spot. Give him another burst or 2.
Could give him a short burst
Just
of
right.
HE. Ooh.
We'll just lock up the main cannon for now.
Victor 1, Victor 2, follow the command vehicle. Keep suppressing with machine gun. Out.
Stood. Yeah, they're just ahead of us over the ridge. Spaces out to the north of it, more driver. Close to our sister vehicle. Right, that'll do. So take us 240, driver. In fact, just hold on this ridge. Hold hit. Hold hit. Driver, gunner, do you have depression?
Not left of 270.
Right, take us ahead a bit.
Yes.
Holds. Gunner, RCR on those trace.
Yeah.
Use the main cannon, use the main cannon.
Read, over.
Boris reads.
Enemy tank in the northern corner of the forest is currently firing at our vehicles. Kindly engage 300 degrees from the vehicle's positions. Out.
Alright, I'm gonna give us a couple seconds, we're gonna reverse off here. If you see that tank, fucking swank it with anything.
We have confirmed hit. Cease fire on the tank, swap to other targets. Well done. Out.
Alright, I guess the tank's dead. Fuck it.
I'm not too sure. Now it is.
Max.
Now it's dead.
Reverse,
Millen.
reverse.
Move one of the Archems up further.
This is Victor 1 company vehicle.
Flanking round to the southwest along the
Company
lower
vehicle
wall.
is disabled. Crew is fine. No.
Come again, Millen.
I'm moving around the southwest along the edge of the hill.
In front of us, even in front of us.
What I'm saying is I'm getting myself into a better covering position, then you two can move up to the next set of stone walls.
Copy.
Boris 1, you are now named Artyom 3.
Artyom 3 copies.
Millen, are you
Take us back
able
up,
to start moving towards the enemy? Over.
Yeah, we're in a good spot right now.
Phantom, take us onto the ridge again.
Well, we're covering while the other two squads are advancing, but looks things.
More.
Millen, do you have eyes on the hill to our southwest? West-southwest.
Yeah, eyes on.
Can you identify what it is?
Yeah, it's a fortified house with enemy infantry. Tree on.
Gunner, 2,
It's
4,
firing at us.
0,
Can we get
enemy
BMP
trench
support, Brent?
behind their fucking house. Fucking schwack that shit.
Artyom, please move up towards the forest.
Negative.
Fire in advance.
Alright.
What's it called? Bounding between squads.
Experiment.
BMPs, you can see the
Seems
target
about
that was referenced. Can you not? Over.
Okay, Millen, Boris will move first.
Say again for BMPs, over.
Single brown one-story house, west-southwest on hill.
Yeah, roger, understood,
with low
engaging.
wall. Engage it. Out.
All Artyom, start suppressing west. Artyom 3's moving.
So how are you, Phantom?
I'm good. You?
Excellent.
Millen, move up with your squad.
Gunner, how much ammo are we using doing this?
Victor 1, Victor 2, any civilian who is up there clearly deserves to be purged from the gene pool. Just use HE rounds with the cannon. Out.
20 rounds. Machine gun, we've just used 1 belt.
Alright, how many belts do we have?
8 total. So
Okay.
7.
Yeah, just keep on top of it, yeah.
Nice.
Due to lack of enemies, Boris 2 is
Yeah, just slow down.
line.
Yeah, machine gun.
Fucking Artyom 3.
Shorter bursts, less
Artyom
frequently.
2 moving forward. Artyom 1's covering.
Victor 1, Victor 2, can you take a gander around yourselves to see if you have any spare infantry lying around? Over. That would be anyone who's left behind.
There should be people popping up from the left side of the building.
No visual.
Understood. Do you have eyes on my command vehicle? Over.
Roger.
Is it inhabited? Over.
I see some dudes hanging about behind it. They are crewmen.
Artyom is reaching the forest line, popping white smoke.
Hold at the edge of the forest line and we'll move the rest of the squads up.
Victor 1, if you're able, try to hail those crew and see what's going on. I left the vehicle in order to keep commanding.
Yeah, understood.
Out.
Gunner, ceasefire, driver, orient south.
Fire's out.
The crew next to the command vehicle is trying to repair it.
Artyom 2's moving with you.
Scratch that.
Yeah, I think I might have it working again. Or at least the fire's out.
Artyom 3, it looks like you have a man carrying a wounded comrade lagging behind your squad over.
I'm just going to jump out of the vehicle. We'll be back in just a second. Don't leave me.
Okay.
I'm gonna get on the radio just to make sure that nobody's contacting us.
Yeah, are you guys okay, or? Cation, you guys are good? You good?
Kill me!
Yeah.
You would have a repair kit on you, would you?
Might be one in my vehicle. Come have a check.
If you want to stay with this vehicle, yeah. Yeah, so kill me.
Yep. I don't have one, unfortunately. Just gonna get on the radio to inform it.
We're getting shot at by the tank. Can I back up?
Enemy squads moving into our position.
This is vehicle 1. Your BMD does not have a repair kit, and neither does ours.
I have a repair kit.
Understood. If the vehicle is completely disabled, ask them to leave it and become useful.
Scratch that. My crew just informed me they have repair kits. We're going to go up and assist. Okay.
Understood. Thank you very much. I still need the other vehicle to come in and provide fire support. We are being outgunned.
Yeah.
Out.
Phantom, just take us over to the command vehicle to our south. Just drive over there.
My squad's taking heavy casualties.
Are you on the south side of it?
Looks like we have a full enemy infantry unit pushing in from the southwest into the forest. They're not in foxholes.
Artium 3, how far have you extended to the north? Over.
Artium 3 is in edge of forest. North.
Do the wiggle towards me. I'm to your southeast. Yeah, I have a visual on you. Could you pull further south and take Artium 2's position? I need Artium 2 to pull back and help Artium 1.
Negative. We are being
Resume
hard
fire
pushed from
on
the
the bunker
northwest. If
to
we go
the
back further,
southwest.
they're gonna flank us.
Brand, this is your command vehicle. We're operational.
Understood. I need all vehicles at the infantry. All vehicles at the infantry.
Right, take us ahead to the infantry.
Artium 3 is requesting backup from the attacks from the north. Are becoming more frantic.
Other people around you.
Suppress the living hell out of them. If you have to, pull back towards Artium 1. I do not have colored smoke, so I cannot direct you towards our position. But
Can you move up? You are ineffective right now.
I can't hear you over radios. Yeah.
Say again, Bram. Millum.
Can you move up? You are ineffective.
Yeah, Roger. We just got our vehicle back up. We're moving. That's the command vehicle back up.
Move towards the blue berets. We have white smoke on our position.
Let's get us out of this fucking field, Phantom.
I sent my red fire team back towards Artium 1.
Hang on, halt. Jump in. Get the fuck in.
The rest of us are hold.
Get the fuck in.
Holding at the edge of the forest.
Alright, take us in.
Okay.
Yeah, hold fire on the gun because we don't know where the
Thanks.
friendlies are.
No.
Alright, take us west.
That was fucking weird.
Where were you?
Armor and TeamSpeak both booted me and couldn't get back in. But my
Alright, straight
internet
west.
connection was
Straight
fine.
west.
Artium 3 is pushing northwest 50 meters, then returning to Artium 2. Over.
Probably not into the... Oh god, what?
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 Don't question it, just keep driving.
Fuck houses.
I know exactly what happened. I'm not... I don't care.
Physics are on the side of communism tonight.
Nah, it's because Phantom hasn't got the mods installed correctly, so he can't see the building.
Interrogative, are those friendlies in the tree line?
Confirm.
Make sure you are
Friendlies
double
in the
checking
tree line.
who you are
Do not
shooting
fire.
at. You're free to
Roger
fire
that.
with the...
Artium 3, what's your position? Do you have any smoke you can mark yourselves with?
Melon, the friendlies are somewhere ahead of us. It's probably those guys directly to our...
Victor 1 and 2,
west.
please
Go
fire
west.
suppressive PKT rounds over
Yeah,
the
just open
heads
up
of our
the gun.
friendlies. Do not fire towards targets, only into the trees at the top. Canopies, just to keep the enemy down. Out.
Just fire bullets at the trees. Do it slowly, don't waste too much ammo doing this shit.
All squads, you are not clear to move further into the forest. Do not move past the foxholes. Out. Artium 2.
This is Artium 2.
How many casualties do you have, over?
None. Currently but I believe Isaac AWOL again.
No, he was down. We got him up. I've got him here by Artyom 1. I'll send him over to you. Maintain a perimeter on the north side, Artyom 2. Artyom 1.
In fact, scratch that Orient.
Set a perimeter facing west. Artyom 3, do you have all your casualties up yet? Over.
Nice.
Negative, almost.
Understood. The other squads will provide support in the meantime. BMPs, move up to the tree line for now.
Understood. Just keep it going nice and slow. Right, hold it.
Cover that.
Give us a good scan with the gun.
BMP, some wiggling.
Scan 300 through.
On your right side.
Yeah. Just keep scanning round to north, straight north, to see if there's anything outside of it as well.
Give us a second, we're sliding down the hill.
I can see. Okay, BMPs, hold there for now. Wait one.
See, the commander in me says going near that forest is death. The player in me is like, I want to go shoot dudes in the forest.
Yeah. I know that feeling. It's nice having an actual commander in the vehicle though.
Thank you.
Millen, do you have Esk with you?
Yeah, he's with me.
My job is to sit on top with
send him to Artyom 2, that's his squad.
Which is what I've done this entire mission so far. Because that's what you do.
Yeah, it's fucking great. Or at least I like it.
It's my favourite place.
Yeah.
All squads will be moving north. BMPs, stay near the tree line on the east side of it and provide walking fire as we do. Artyom 2 will take the lead. Artyom 1 will be the west flank. Artyom 3 will be the reserve. How copy?
Copy.
Yeah, don't fire the gun into the forest.
Moving north, correct?
Moving north, yes.
Okay, good copy.
Are you all ready to move out?
Our team 2 is ready.
Did I ever tell you about the time I got mid-transmission?
I want you to move out in a line if it was unclear.
We were flying around
Artyom 2, move it out.
And his unit had moved it way beyond all of our friendlies. And so some friendlies started shooting at him. We were like, oh, there's tracers coming towards those people.
Must be enemies, let's shoot them.
Yeah, yeah. So I shot him with a fucking 50 cal minigun right in the middle of the sentence.
Vehicles, stop moving on the tree line north.
Yeah, just drive a creepers ahead slowly again. Nice and slow.
That reminder to all units, our tracers are green. Enemy tracers are red. There may be exceptions if someone is stupid enough to pick up an enemy weapon, but that's the rule. Out.
And I want you watching the edge of the forest as we come around this corner. Like the corner itself, I'll be watching the actual forest.
Brent, can you rehash orders to the vehicles? People are not moving here.
Follow the tree line. Stay on the east side of the tree line. Go north.
Roger that. Vehicles are moving now.
Scan with the forest here, gunner. That's from driver halt. So
Artyom 2, redirect a little further to the northwest. We're going to keep following up until we reach that trench with the burnt out tank. Out.
Looks like a tree to me.
Alright. I just saw a big brown.
Yeah, no.
Oh,
Battalion, this is company, come in.
Right, stop creeping again. And orient 330, driver.
All units, please kindly remind your men that we will have friendlies to our north, so if they see anything north, they should not fire on it unless they are firing at them. Out.
Jesus.
Contact west.
That's not really much we can do about that. Just keep creeping us forward. Back to up the pace a bit. I'm going to be parallel with
Vehicles, we have been engaged sporadically from the west. Remain at the tree line and await further orders.
Yeah, understood.
Artyom 1, have you engaged the enemy? Over.
Our team was heavily engaged, close contact.
Right, I want you to slowly
Understood, maintain your position. Artyom 3, what's your position? Over.
Nice and slow.
Artyom 3, you read. Over.
Artyom 3 reads.
We have enemies engaging us from the northwest. Push up to Artyom 1, assist them as need be, and continue the assault to the enemy.
Already on it.
310.
Northwest.
350.
Two
Looks like 2
cleared
lanes.
enemy campsite.
350.
Yeah, 352.
Understood. Hold there. Get eyes out in all directions.
This is a tree.
And wait. Out.
I don't see any defensive works.
I also see some kind of building bearing 310.
310. Yeah, I see it.
I'm seeing one.
Heavy
It's
enemy
got one
contact
KIA.
northwest. Break.
Alright, driver. Orient.
Artyom,
Stop moving the gun.
all call signs. Enemy tank. Northwest.
Alright, orient
It is to
290
the
driver.
west of the trench. B&B, move north and circumvent the forest. There will be an enemy at the edge of the tree line between the town of Tyrone and the north of the forest.
Those could be friendly though. First company, first battalion.
Don't
Artyom
engage
1,
for now.
can you repeat the last? Over.
Take us ahead, driver. Nice and slow. Gunner, gun forward.
Oh, so much for that event.
Nice and slow, we have confirmation of tank. Hold, give us a scan.
Clear back fast, clear back fast.
I sent over the radio, whatever.
Eyes on pattern, a bit too close.
Alright, take us ahead a bit.
Okay.
All call signs, we have been charged by a fucking pattern tank. BMPs keep circumventing the tree
Tank
line.
is down, tank is down, hold fire.
Take us over to these pines directly ahead of us, driver.
Artyom 2, Artyom 3, charge northwest. Enemy trenches, charge northwest.
Company, this is battalion. Over.
Excellent.
This is company, send it. Over.
Is that both the tanks that have cooked off now? Over.
We have 2 times enemy tanks destroyed. Over.
Roger that. First company will move in now. Out.
Understood, company out.
If I told you that, I'm just sat here eating a pie.
No, but not really as experience. I mean, I'm sure you know that someone has me a cheese sandwich story.
Is this not the sort of thing you do when you sat on top of a vehicle, just sit around eating pies with cook-offs in the background?
Yeah, exactly. Are they just missing, or is there something I would see?
I've no idea. Driver, take us ahead a bit. Just a smidge. I'll do. I have no idea what anyone's shooting at.
All call signs, do not fire to the north. You are firing on friendlies. I repeat, you are firing on friendlies. Do not fire to the north. I will shoot anyone that I see shooting to the north. Out.
This is Artyom 2, we've taken major casualties.
Cease fucking fire. I will kill anyone who fires another shot.
Brent, I have visual of friendly BMPs pushing down the road.
Driver, take us ahead a bit.
User joined your channel.
Just eating some beans, because beans are tasty.
All vehicles, set up on the road where you are currently. Wait and face west.
Yeah, keep going, keep going. Run these bushes over, and that's where we'll stop. Infantry west, close, they're not shooting at us.
Brent, be advised, an AI just drove into us.
Yep.
They look like AI.
Yeah, they're the people I saw in the forest right here.
Oh, more of our BMPs went off.
Oh shit. Yeah, so it is. What killed it?
I
did not see. Maybe.
That
Yeah,
would be
maybe just ditched.
I'm gonna put a Stalin.
This is Victor 1. Looks like one of the friendly BMDs is cooking off next to you. Command BMD. No idea what the fuck's going on.
Negative, that isn't break. An AI tank decided to get very intimate with one of our BMPs. Wait, one.
So yes, they did crash.
All infantry sweep to the southwest until you reach the west side of the tree line. Hold there and wait for other orders. Out.
Oh, we're there.
User joined your channel.
This week 35th.
User left your channel.
Yep, boy. I mean, it wasn't our fault the arrow rammed us, apparently. Although I can't tell if they rammed the enemy or we did.
I mean, looking at that, it looks like we ran the end.
It certainly does look that way. But you're forgetting this is Arma.
Yeah. That's gonna be my next sentence. What?
Alright, stop moving the gun. Driver orient 220. Stop driving slowly down here.
That might be shooting back next to me. We could possibly a Cooper.
Alright.
Just, you know.
Victor 1, Victor 2, come in.
Hola!
What is your current position, over?
Moving southwest between the northern forest. And the cars burning him.
You would be on the right side of the burning wreck, then I assume.
That is correct, we are driving by now.
Smashing. Move maybe 100 meters further. There should be a sign with a speed limit or something and stop there.
Understood, Nigel Thornbury?
He did sound like Nigel Thornbury.
Smasher. Signs off to our 220.
Yep.
Sorry, 270.
Battalion, this is company, come in.
This is Battalion, send, over.
Clarify.
I think we're being
Are we
shot
to destroy the enemy at Veronica Wood or move on to Montignac and let the AI handle that? Over.
Yeah.
Roger that, continue south. First company will deal with Veronica Wood.
Pretty sure it's coming from the 140.
Understood.
All
infantry, begin moving out south. Stay on the east side of the road.
This is Victor 1, we're taking a small arms fire from our southeast in Elena Wood.
Now,
understood. All call signs, you can see the red traces
coming from behind a tree.
No friendly fire.
Team 1 is putting green traces on their position now.
Team 2 is moving towards enemy tracer position.
25 HE round use in total.
Do you want to know the best bit around this? The reason they're shooting at us is because I'm sat on top. They're all personally shooting at me.
No, they haven't stopped yet.
To scan the rest of the forest quickly. No, it sounds like it's coming from 210 maybe? I think I see a little bunker up on the top of the hill there. Sorry, not 110, 110, my bad.
This is our Team 2 approaching the enemy position.
There are friendlies in the bottom of the valley, so watch yourself.
Understood. BMPs, do not fire anything but your machine guns for now. Out.
Yeah, machine guns only.
There's a bunkerish thing to the 143.
Shoot it a bit.
HE.
Fuck it, why not?
Yeah.
Where's Phantom?
Ammo is cheap.
Phantom? Phantom?
He was there now.
Victor 1, Victor 2, shift to the
Phantom's
east
been
side
shot
of the
in the
road and continue moving up parallel to the infantry while maintaining yourselves below the crest of the hill to the west.
I looked over and saw his head wasn't in his little port, so I'm like, where's his head? I don't know if he's woken up or
Victor
not.
1, Victor 2, cease fire into the forest. You're now firing close to friendly.
Ceasefire.
Out.
Ah, fuck it, I'm just packing.
Brent, be advised, main vehicle's back up and running again.
Understood. Follow the other vehicles. Artyom 2, cease the enemy position. Artyom 1, keep pushing south in connection with Artyom 3. Out.
We bear to be 150.
We've encountered some sort of refueling area.
Watch your fire around the refueling equipment, then I don't want anyone to die.
I can't help but notice the friendly BMPs that were next to us have driven over the hill, and now there are suspicious plumes of smoke coming from that direction.
That is
So
quite interesting.
just pop your hatches and observe west.
Yes, that is probably.
It's very suspicious, isn't it?
Yes.
I hazard a guess, I mean, I do not go in that direction.
I'm just also thinking, surely our next order is Crest Hill.
Yeah.
Probably is.
I'm gonna load AP.
Yeah.
That's Power's workforce.
You know how to use this ATGM, right?
Oh god, hold on. Oh, there we go. I accidentally turned on my music player.
Is the do you know how to use the ATGM?
Yep, it's a cup one, so it should be simple enough.
Alright.
Actually, I haven't used the cup one because we've been using RHS shit. Oops.
How many rounds do we have for it?
This is our Team 2
8.
location
Test
secure.
fire.
Sure.
Don't shoot in the forest, Jesus.
Yeah, I'm looking.
No, that house directly to our rear. Fuck it.
Yeah. Do we want to let these other people know?
Artyom 2, hold the position by the trucks. Artyom 1, hold the southeastern. Artyom 3, hold the southeastern flank.
Wait. Is Artyom 1 with test firing our ATGM? Go for it!
Well, that's simple enough. Holy shit, that was straight. Oh, Jesus, reload time was quick too. Over there.
Is Victor 1 apparently firing the ATM is simple as fuck. And it reloads quick too.
Excellent.
Brent, we got prisoners at the fuel truck ready for questioning.
Battalion, this is company.
This is Battalion, send, over.
Did we take prisoners here, or were we just finding corpses? Over.
Follow the Geneva protocols. Out.
Repeat last, over.
You want to deal with the prisoners in a humane way. Over.
Being capitalist warrants only a euthanasia, but I get what you're putting out. Out.
Company, this is our Team 1. We are critically low on ammunition. Now.
Understood. Wait one.
Ready for mission, comrade.
Artyom 2, do an ammo check and report back to me.
This is Ammo Boss 1 reporting for duty.
Victor 1, move south. Try to find the Artyom 1. They're in the forest to the southwest of the trucks, if you see those.
I'm marking my position on the map now.
Remaining vehicles move up to the roof supply position. It's at the USMC marker roughly. You can move southeast and you should be able to find us.
Check on Mark 1.
Check.
Yeah, take us southeast.
Stay to the left side of the hill. Yeah.
Tell me when you're close, I'll throw some white smoke into the sky.
Right, just follow the edge of this woods. Going south. Quite a way around it. This is Victor 1 for Archer 1. Are we clear to drive in front of this forest? Are we still going to be covered or not?
We're at the edge of the tree line.
I see the field truck, by the way. Check the tree east.
Keep us driving. Just keep following it around.
I'm gonna look west.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Smoke's going out now.
Yeah, turn direct east at this point. Eyes on smoke, it's 100.
Squad.
Yeah. Yeah, we're on. Alright, hold.
Victor 2, are you having trouble finding our position? Over.
Stop moving the cannon. We have infantry close by, just orient front and leave.
Our driver went a bit past it, we're moving up now.
Let's get my binos on so I look cool.
Upping it a bit so you can accidentally hit them.
Yeah, move up to the US vehicles. All squads resupply for wait one. Resupply until it's 5 o'clock. That's in 2 minutes. Then we are moving out. I want everyone to meet at the southwestern edge of the tree line, where Artyom 1 is. After 2 minutes have passed. Out.
Third company, this is battalion.
If you look at 52, you can see a prisoner being interrogated.
This is company. Send.
Oh dear.
First company has taken Veronica Wood and are now waiting at phase line paddle. Let them know when you're moving out. Out.
Understood. Company will be in position to attack by 0500 hours. Out.
I'm just going to jump out for a minute.
Brant,
Hey, kill me.
Don't forget to repack your mags.
Alright, is everyone done resupplying?
We can't hear you when we're in the vehicle, mate.
Yo.
Right, first squad, follow me. We're just going to move.
Understood.
To the south.
Make them push further to our position. That would be to the south.
Alright, everyone.
Hi, Brad.
Let's get red team
Hi.
facing southeast and blue team facing southwest. So,
Your vehicle starts.
Battalion, this is company, come in.
It would appear that we have RPK mags for the 762 variant and RPKs with the 545 variant. Over.
So I just got out and told them they sucked.
Shit.
Yeah. Incidentally, kill me. I was considering getting a time limited license for Steel Beasts over Christmas. Would you be interested?
All units, you want to cross baseline Pavel and move south to the intersection on Hill 106.
Generally ask people after the game, I think.
Now.
Yeah, it sounds like it could be fun. I have no idea what branch ordered us to do. So.
Be in peace, stay a respectable distance away from the infantry so they can screen you. Out.
Alright, driver, orient south.
What game are you talking about?
Steel Beasts, it's a tank simulator.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, just, keep us close enough away that if we explode, they won't explode too. Yeah,
and
it's
the
a
other
pretty
way
good
around.
game. Well, they're not going to explode. I hope.
You don't know that. They have tanks.
I mean, wait, I just remembered Grimm's here. There might be a suicide vest out there.
Artyom 2, are you moving towards the predesignated position? Over.
Artyom 2 is moving alongside Artyom 1.
Artyom 3, are you moving? Over.
Is there any way to
Artyom 3 is almost moving to phase line Pavel, right?
South of it to an intersection with a cross next to it. Over.
Copy.
This is Victor 1. We have eyes on enemy dug in position southeast on a ridge. Halt. Reverse.
Wait one, I do not have a visual.
Halt. Gunner.
Oh shit, yeah, right there.
145. Tracer.
Distance, over.
Wait one, we're marking with trace.
Yeah, I have visual. You're free to engage that target with a 30mm.
do you want infantry to stop and engage? Then I'll keep moving.
Negative. Artyom 2, push up to that brown house to the southeast, secure it, and then move on to the wooded area to the
just
south.
put a couple of airbursts on the
keep
tree
moving south.
to the left side. It's a bit high.
Roger that. Also, be advised, Artyom 1 just saw a Humvee fleeing the scene of our last conflict, heading south down the road. Just a pickup truck style Humvee with a singular occupant.
Understood, thank you for the information. Out. Victor 2, what's your position? Over.
Give us a hold.
About to cross phase line, Pavel, or whatever the fuck. Pavel.
Understood, link up with Victor 1. Command vehicle, what's your position? Over.
Command vehicle is trying to deal with this prisoner. We're at A1. You want to just abandon him here?
If you cannot take the prisoner with you, leave him there. I'm sure the other VDV will handle it himself. Rejoin the rest of the forces.
Drive it, go.
Artyom 2, did you successfully sweep that brown building? Over.
This is Victor 1, they didn't go anywhere near it. There is an ammo cache just outside of it to the west.
Understood. Artyom 2, can you read me?
This is Artyom 2.
You see the wooded pine area in front of you. Move to its southern end and set up defensive positions there.
Understood.
Artyom 1, move up to the white house with the red roof to your south.
277.
There and
Is
wait
that
for the
road?
277.
End of the road, top of the hill.
Place yourself when
sorry,
you
177.
my bad. Artyom 3, I want you to sweep the brown building to our southeast. Incoming. Brave incoming from the south. Fire now. Suppressing fire south.
Right, suppressing fire. Fucking 160.
ATGM Humvee spotted south in the trees.
We have BMP down. We have BMP down. Over.
Fucking wreck that shit.
On BMP, please back the fuck up from that BMP and you will explode too.
Move it.
Make sure you stay turned in. This is Victor 1, we know what the fuck we're doing.
Contact was 2 times tow Humvee. 1 is fleeing to the southwest towards the road at the top of the ridge.
Understood. Artyom 1, Artyom 2, conduct an assault on the brown barn and white building to the south. Take those positions. Artyom 3, push to the pine area to the south over the brown building. I told you to clear.
Brand, we found a weapons cache.
If there's anything useful in there, take 30 seconds to loot it, then move south.
It's a lot of AT.
Do we have smoke launchers?
If you can get your hands on it, use it.
How the fuck do I use this? C, there we go.
C.
We only have 1 more of those.
Nope.
Alright, drive home.
Command vehicle attached to Artyom 3 and be at the becking call. Now.
Command vehicle on me, please. That's south-southeast for you.
Alright, driver. Take us 150 down the hill.
South-southwest, south-southwest.
Right now, direct south.
Yeah, there's people in one building.
Yeah, alright, halt. Give 130 mil through the window. Just 1. Good shit. Good shit. Alright, driver ahead slow. Phantom? Ahead slow. That worked. Sorry, I was checking you weren't dead. A bit slower than this. So I want time to be able to bino everything off to our left. Gunnar, I want you to keep eyes on the buildings. Orient the driver, orient 166.
Received.
Shit.
Swap it to machine gun because of one of the friendlies. The friendlies have entered the white building.
Driver 175. Right, hold gun. Scan.
This is RTM1. We've taken the 2 buildings. It is the local defence forces on these positions. They've got inferior weaponry out.
Understood. Do you have visual on a wrecked M113 to your south on the road? Over.
Yeah, got visual on that.
Send a 2-man recce team up there to get a look at what's across that ridge. Keep everyone else here for a defensive position and wait for further orders. Out.
Alright, I want you to keep eyes on 167 buildings around there.
RTM3, are you ready to move out south? Over.
Command, due to unforeseen reasons, we need to re-get our orders.
Alright, 400 meters.
Did you seize the weapons cache? Over.
Yes, Womack is loading it up now.
Understood. Proceed south through the area full of pines directly to your south and link up with the rest of our forces. You will be our eastern or left flank, depending on what you prefer to call it. Out.
Copy.
Phantom. Are you enjoying this, or do you want to swap around the crew?
Company.
I'm enjoying this.
You sure? Because like, you can swap around, you can be commander, you can be gunner if you want. Sorry to... Alright, man.
Victor 1, this is company, come in.
This is Victor 1, over.
I have a potential visual on an enemy fortification.
Driver, head to the man with the barrel.
Southeast. I'm going to see if I can mark it with tracer, and we'll see if you can put a few HE rounds into it. Okay.
RTM1 has eyes on what looks like some sort of barracks type set up on the hill to the east.
Alright, hold it.
Brent, RTM3 has eyes on a very small trench. Do you want us to investigate?
Of HE,
Give it 130 mil on the tree base.
Negative. However, be advised, there is supposedly a USMC platoon to our southeast. I would advise you not to visit off unless we have to.
I think that's a trench.
68 HE rounds.
Understood.
Which is still
RTM 1, RTM 2.
Yeah, it's a good amount,
push your way up the road to the next set of buildings if possible. Out.
Certainly.
Command vehicle, I would like you to detach from RTM 3 and return to the main road after you've given RTM 3 a ride, if possible, that is.
God, those trees are tall.
Yes. I'm gonna stop eating beans now.
Victor 1, could you relocate to my position, please?
Understood. Driver, do you know where he is?
I have visual on enemy positions to my east, up the hill, fortified next to 2 buildings. It's 2 times bunkers. You're free to engage them.
Halt.
They may have
Identified.
Engaging now. Low. Spot on.
Into HE. Oh, good.
What is it, RTM1?
Marked on the map, there is a roadblock on the outskirts of
Swap
Montagnat.
to the next bunker, to the 111.
Hold up where you are now and wait for me to come to you. Out.
Low.
It was the scout team, I don't have eyes on it from where I am right now.
Are you sure I'm not shooting just over it?
Nope, you're shooting through the window.
Oh, nice.
Adjust left slightly.
Oh, we can back to the right.
Yeah. Hit the roof of the building where the guy just ran.
We advanced a bit too far, we didn't realise we were so close to Montagnat. Do you want us to push in now or wait up?
If you're able to extend to the helicopter wreck and, if possible, push further into the town proper.
Yeah, just use MG for now.
Artyom 1, Artyom 3, and command vehicle, do you read?
Artyom 3 reads.
What is your current position, over?
You know, I like
approximately 200 meters out of the town. To the direct north.
Understood. Push. Do you see the roof of a barn with a red roof on it to your south, over?
We see a barn. I'm not able to identify the roof color though. It's the head on.
Directly to your south with a low wall next to it. Just move south.
Copy.
Command vehicle, move onto the main road. I want you to go in for close support for Artyom 1 and 2.
Alright.
So they're just below the bridge ahead of
Command
us.
vehicle copies.
Probably see that PG's going on.
Oh yeah, I see them.
Womack, go to the tunnel of Artyom.
Friendly BMD's coming by as well.
Alright.
Zeno, if you hold a minute, we can drop your infantry.
Alright, fuck it. Driver, take us ahead. Keep watching the corner as it's exploding itself on that bunker.
Artyom 3, I need you to take that position by the barn ASAP, over.
Artyom 3 is moving. Take a chill pill.
Fucking good people. Put them in charge.
Is there any friendlies at the barn?
Not that I know of currently, but watch your fire.
All units, we got an anti-aircraft M113 in the town, southeast. We're engaging it. Right side of town.
Understood.
So, yeah,
Artyom 1, Artyom 2, are you prepared to move out?
those are American troops too.
Yeah, there's an anti-aircraft Humvee to the 100.
Artyom 1, Artyom 2, are you prepared to move out? Over.
What?
2's ready, roger that, yeah, AA vehicle's destroyed.
Charge across to the left side of the road, the entrenchment on the left side of the road. Victor 1, command vehicle, suppress the right side and left side of the road, but only use your cannon on the right side.
Understood. Yeah, use PKTB.
Zeno, there's a bunker southeast of you.
Take us ahead a bit, driver. Halt, suppress. Make sure you double check anybody you shoot. Answer.
Sorry.
No worry. I was like, oh god.
I'm passing in front of you.
Alright, C-spot. Humvee on the road, Humvee on the road.
There's a Humvee Avenger running through the town to the south. See if you can take it out.
Driver, orient west, southwest, take us onto the road. Alright, halt. Halt. Check the windows of the bar opposite side of town, there's an enemy doing that shit.
Oh yeah, wow. I don't see them. Past them.
Yeah, driver, orient down the road so you can see better.
User left your channel.
There you go.
I'm gonna empty the mag so you can reload.
Go for it.
Reloading. Half machine gun rounds used.
Cation, do you read me?
Phantom, keep checking the windows.
I'm gonna need you to get out of the vehicle real quick and pack me.
So it's Phantom, the driver. Just make sure you're watching these windows.
Alright, where are you? Right next to the vehicle.
Look at all these fucking sheep now.
No. Where are the dogs when you need them? Oh shit! LAV!
Fucking fuck,
Team 2
reverse.
is in the trenches, over.
Never mind.
Yeah, left track down. Oh, there's another
Yeah,
one.
halt. Just stay, we're gonna have to stay and fight. Halt, don't move the fucking shit. This is Victor 1, we have 2 times LAV coming down the main road, one is down, the second one is down.
Repeat last over.
2 times LAVs
Oh,
destroyed southern side of town.
Excellent work. Maintain that blocking position. Kill anything that gets in your way.
Is, currently tracks.
Fuck you, dude.
Looks like infantry dismounts as well. Fucking good shit.
Artyom 1, come in.
Fucking shit.
Send.
Yeah, I would wait for a
What's
minute.
your status, over?
Which track is it? Is it left or right?
We're being heavily engaged.
Yeah, it's left, go for
Casualties
it.
here.
Fix the left track.
Understood. Are you combat effective still? Over.
Yeah, but we can't really push in at this state. We could do with some heavy spot.
Understood. What's your attack position? Over.
Wait one. We're in the open ground to the west of the southern road, the northern road of the town.
Did you see the red blurs coming out the back of that ship?
Understood.
This is Victor 1, we have Humvees fleeing the town to the south. Scratch that, we have a wheeled Humvee that's spinning around in circle looking like multiple.
Understood. If you can, put it out of its misery.
Negative, it's too
what's your
amusing.
position? Over.
It might be killing whole squads just by running them over.
I thought that was a couple of vehicles trying to escape. I was like, oh god, look, there's loads of that. Oh wait, no it's not.
It stopped.
Is Phantom alright? Yeah, he's back in. Is the tracks back up?
Yeah, good.
Yep.
Tracks appeared.
Alright, Orient is facing down the road. Good shit. Actually, I want to be to the southwest, the other side of this wall. I want to start pieing that way.
Friendly crossing the road soonish, or sitting by the building?
Yeah, there's friendlies all over the road. So, orient southwest and take us over the wall, any way you see fit.
Oh shit, I see more people walking around by the bar, but whatever. Let's just local militia.
Halt. Halt.
When you forget to mention that the barn is fortified. Thanks, Brand.
Yeah, we've got Grim's down next to us. I'm just going to jump out and heal it.
Over.
Hey, Grim. I'm packing you now, Grim. 25%.
User disconnected from your channel. User left your channel.
50%. %.
User joined your channel.
90, and you are now awake. No worry. Get away from my vehicle. I want to move it.
Okay.
What an idiot.
User left your channel.
You're a fucking idiot, Grim. A genuine idiot.
What's your position? Over.
We're just on the edge of town. Hang on.
Hey, Melon.
Hello.
Grim just died.
Shot. Nice.
Yeah. I got out and packed him. He said thanks, got in the commander's seat, turned out, and was shot in the face. So, yeah, I'm not sad about that. Even slightly. Yeah, what's up?
I just got shot.
Anything else, or is it?
No, we're just being sniped at through bushes and shit.
Yeah.
Right. Ta-ta.
Good luck.
Right, we're on the west side of town.
Shit now, but it's pretty slow going.
Take us ahead slow.
Understood. You have Artyom 2 on the other side of the road.
Drive
they are by
slow.
some tents, that's all I know.
Phantom.
He's
He's shot in the head again.
Oh god.
I'll pack him.
I'll just keep suppressing the bar.
You need to keep better eyes on the dudes that are in the vehicles with you, man.
Well, I mean, it's not like we were talking.
I'm out of the vehicle for 2 seconds. Right. Phantom shot and Grim is killed. What's wrong with you? It's obviously your fault personally.
Was Grim even in the vehicle?
Yeah, Grim jumped in the commander's seat for a second, turned out and was
Oh.
immediately shot in the face. And since I'd
See,
only
I
just
did hear
finished
the little
packing him, he
blinky
died.
things, but I just figured Phantom would be smart enough to turn in.
Nah,
and I didn't know
I'm not
Grim
smart
was
enough
in.
to turn in. Alright, hello Phantom.
I mean, he's the driver though.
Phantom? I think he might be dead.
User disconnected from your channel.
Oh, he did go down once.
Yeah, packing him didn't fix his
Artyom
head.
3, this is company.
I'm just
Can you
gonna
hear me?
jump out
Over?
and pull him out. Sorry about this.
User left your channel.
He is dead as fuck.
Six men
He is
but
dead
are
as
ready
fuck.
to fight.
Have you reached the intersection yet? Over.
Not yet, we're pushing up over the trenches now.
You can borrow some of my men, I have way too many.
On the southeast side of it. Artyom 1.
Right, so I'm your driver.
Southwest side.
Understood, our team 2 is at the intersection now.
Feel demoted. I understand why he was having trouble going slow on this thing.
Yeah.
Like, it basically just wants to go 18. This is Victor 1 back on net, my driver's dead.
100% KIA, over.
Yeah, he's lying in a pile behind the vehicle.
Died like you live, like trash.
This is our team 2, we're watching the intersection inside a building. Over.
Understood. Artyom 3, can you send a couple of guys to Recce to the south to see if anything is coming at us? Over.
There's no gaps either.
Nope, let's try a little bit.
We have been defeated. Oh, no,
No,
there
we
you
have
go.
not. I may be skilled as a commander, but as a driver, I'm terrible.
I know that feeling. Driving is hard.
It's a lot of responsibility.
I mean, I could fly a helicopter in DCS, but drive a tank and Arma?
No way, man. Not even once. I'm going to assume all of those guys are friendly.
Yeah.
Because it makes me feel
Yeah, I'm
better.
reading you.
Alright, I'm going to push us
User
over the
left your
ridge
channel.
to our straight south quickly.
Right, facing forward.
Yeah, I read you. That's the position with the potential AA.
God.
All squads,
Hold
check
on,
your
check the
equipment,
ridge,
check
check
your
the fucking-
casualties,
check the
and then
forest straight ahead
rendezvous
of
at the
us.
main intersection on the south end of the town. Out.
Right, everyone.
Are the bad dudes?
Everyone just get to
Don't see any people, but I see little foxholes.
Can you check the buildings at 140?
Yep, there we go. Again, a lot of encampments, don't see any actual people. Oh no, there's someone going uphill.
Yeah, just keep an eye out for tanks. Oh look, there's Mildon next to me.
Do we know if we have any friendlies?
Oh, I can hear outside the vehicle line in this position.
Oh.
Yeah, you're very loud. Can't
Yeah,
listen.
are there any friendlies up on that hill or anything?
Artyom 1, Artyom 2, what's the hold up? Over.
There's no ammo left.
Our team 2 is at the intersection checking ammunition.
Our team 1 was resupplying, we're coming now.
Come on, guys.
Artyom 1, how many men do you have? Over.
We got 5.
Are you lacking a machine gunner or RPG gunner? Over.
Negative.
Artyom 2, how many men do you have? Over.
Our team 2 has 6 men over.
Yeah, check the forest again.
Do you lack an RPG or machine gun? Over.
I don't see anyone, but I think your binocs have better zoom.
I'm in the driver's seat still.
Negative over.
Yeah.
Repeat
Because
last. Over.
I'm paranoid about having to
We have
retreat
an
from this
RPG
position.
and a machine gunner over.
Oh, I can't actually swap to the command. Oh, no.
No, it's because I'm in it now.
Yeah, I can swap
Understood,
to the driver's
point
seat as well.
Second?
I could swap to the driver's seat while you're in the commander seat.
Nah, stay in the gun, that's more important.
Yeah, probably. Certainly, definitely.
User in your channel timed out.
Do you have binos?
We potentially have enemy infantry advancing at us from the southeast.
Understood.
The BMP2 has like 6 different gun sights, but we only get 1 set of finals. This one.
Yep, boy. Just life.
All units, hold our votes. Either we take the A position to our east, or we call it now. Check back with your squads to report back to me in 2 minutes. Out.
I assume you're off
I'm
now.
in a car, so yeah, it's not that late yet.
Victor one's off for more. I just wish I had my Phantom back.
If I stop responding, I might be actually dead. The washing machine is making some fucking frightening noises.
Okay. Good luck.
Yeah, confirm. We've got like a small fire team advancing at us from the next phase line. They're just in the dip in the valley. To the right of the road.
Have you been issued 2 men by Zeno yet?
Unfortunately, his Phantom is not with us.
I know. Makes me sad.
Also, just a reminder, there's minefields out there.
Yeah, I'm aware.
I like Stella's mission design. Now look, by the minefield over there, there's a dead BMP in a fucking thing.
I know.
Good.
Have you played his defense mission before?
Millen, what is your position? I have 2 men to send you.
Well, you see that position to our south in the forest?
I'll come to you.
That's the defense mission.
We're at the intersection.
Nice.
It's great. And I'm on edge because I remember there being an SPG in there.
Oh, yeah.
And I remember there being an SPG in there because I was always the one
Millen,
firing.
Rooster Cooster and Mako belong to you. So come pick them up at the intersection anytime you like. Now. Artyom 1, move out on directly to the east. Artyom 2, follow the road. Artyom 3, you stay in reserve behind Artyom 2. Vehicles, get on the road.
I'm going to need your actors.
ASAP.
Do you just jump to commander seat and turn it out?
Yep.
Yes.
Chill. And I'm going to need you to act as the commander.
More things for us to kill.
Hey, we got a car.
Yay!
Artyom 1, have you moved out yet? Over.
I didn't hear any message.
I've put the binos in the vehicle.
Artyom 1, push east to the little dip with the wooded area to the east. It should be fairly obvious. Artyom 2 will go on the road. Artyom 3, you will act as reserve and wait for combat. You can stay by the low wall on the right side of the road in the meantime.
Company, this is Battalion, the first company is now caught up with you at the town and it's ready to assist you on taking baseline down.
Thanks.
Understood. We will merely take out Entre Deux before we move on to Bogdan. Over.
User disconnected
Say again,
from your channel.
We will take out the town with the AA position to the east and then move south. Over.
Roger that. Out.
Vehicles move out behind Artyom 2, keep a respectable distance.
Do we need to get on?
No, you do not. But you could if you wanted to, you know, sit inside a death trap.
I'll do that.
Always get off. Get away from my vehicle, you fucking mob.
Team 1's moving now.
No, okay, everyone in this room now.
Oh shit!
User disconnected from your channel.
Lost sight. Move forward. There's an AA Humvee moving on down the road, right to left.
It's the Humvee east moving south, over.
User joined your channel.
Vehicles, you are clear to destroy it.
Additional Humvee
Enemy tow
moving.
vehicle, come down the road. Engage.
Engage that one.
Got it.
All squads form line and push east. Destroy the enemy position on the hill to the east.
You remember you need to give me
That
orders.
includes you, Arkham 3.
Ah, yeah, fair enough. Alright, we're overtaking the friendlies. Turn right just next to this bunker.
I'm also stock turned in.
Alright, hold and line us east. Good vision from here.
I'm jumping out for a second. Can I help you, sir?
Hi, kill me. Do you have any guys in there?
Say again?
Are they sitting in there?
No.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Would it be possible to requisition more crew?
What do you need?
A driver. I know it's a hard sell, but...
I don't think I can get anyone to do that for you, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So we'll just have to cope.
I don't want to drive.
User disconnected from your channel.
Yeah, we're taking this position and we're calling it. Yep. Battalion, this is company.
This is Battalion. Sand. Hoover.
I'm going to take us up so we keep up that.
It looks like we only really have the strength to take out Entre Deux before we have to pull back for rearmament.
No, I'm looking at it. It's friendlies.
Roger that.
This is Artium 1 taking heavy fire from the far south. It's looks like a recoilless rifle engaging my unit and heavy MGs.
Understood. Sprint your way as far as you can, closer to allies and out of the way of the enemy fire.
There is still an SPG in those fucking woods.
Well, we shoot.
I can't see it though, so it can't see us. Although, we are just about to tear it down.
Should we creep up so we can see it then?
We could, but it is also an SPG, and we could also just avoid it.
Yeah. No, because we need to kill it.
Alright. Well, in that case, yeah, Orient South. Move forward slowly. Oh god.
I don't know if you find it easy.
61, I would not recommend cresting that. You might get hit by something nasty.
I got it.
I think I know where it is. It's in the little bunkers.
Now, oh, there's a dude sitting there. I'm gonna shoot him.
Yeah, it'll be in one of those.
RTM, be advised, I have visuals of recoilless rifle. I'm suppressing it now.
User left your channel. User joined your channel.
Oh, that's it.
Yep.
HMG,
Artium 3, Artium 2, conduct the attack.
Yeah, homeboy be running. Hiding behind a tree.
Oh, I saw some red there.
Yeah.
Ooh, geez, that's a minefield.
Yes, it is.
Our team 2 is pushing in now.
Alright, let's catch up with the infantry, shall we? Or do you want to stay here for a bit?
Maybe inch up slightly.
Roger.
Alright, excellent visual. We got some more entrenchments to the direct south, 185. Looks like friendly movement now.
Alright. Should we go up and help the friendly infantry then?
Probably, no. Turning the gun and such. Orient, about 70. And move forward. Friendly infantry's made it all the way to the
yes, they have.
Buildings. Alright, turn on the road. Turn about 100 degrees. Follow that BMP.
Right.
I will let them find the minefields if there are there.
Good plan.
Yes. It's my default.
Vehicles set up a blocking position at the intersection. All infantry set up positions. Artyom 1, south side. Artyom 2, east side. Artyom 3, west side of the intersection.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go in the direction the one in front of you. Oh, never mind.
Nah, I think the mission's over, apparently. Shoot everyone.
Yeah.
Shoot them all.
Alright. Stand.
Yeah, we win. We win!
Yeah!
Little dogs. Oh man.
Oh, I hear at the end as well, like,
Guilty.
run them over, run people over.
Oh my god. User joined your channel.
Well done, everyone. Exceptionally well done.
Hey.
I really like that. Thank you very much, Stella, for that mission.
You
no
fucking
problem.
twats. Let the rewind.
Stella,
Yeah.
you deleted my volunteer. He volunteered for covering.
Which volunteer?
The volunteer.
Oh.
The naked guy.
The guy going,
cover me! Cover me!
Here you go. This is the
Phantom
feedback
wasn't the
link.
same after you died.
Please, shh. If you have any thoughts whatsoever on people, the leadership, the structure, anything at all, specifically relating to the mission, preferably, put it in there. You can be completely anonymous if you so choose, but if you impersonate people, we will definitely find out. Thank you again very much, Stella, and very well done, everyone. You did perform very well. We'll be running a Vietnam